Hey everyone, and welcome to the Inside Scoop. I'm Tsuboi, and I'm joined by CNET's Chief Political Correspondent, Declan McCullagh. Thanks for joining us, Declan. And today we are talking about a new report coming out about over 140 companies that have supposedly been attacked by someone within China. Why don't you clarify a little bit?
Well, what we knew going in, and this has been the case for years now. Google was the first major company to go public with this about 3 years ago. We knew that there were a bunch of hackers in China, probably around Shanghai, who were responsible for a lot of these intrusions. But what we didn't know was whether they're part of the Chinese government or military. And the report that was released a day or so ago provides pretty compelling evidence. I mean, if this were a jury, the jury would have voted to convict. That it's not just a group of hackers that are working independently. This is actually a part of the Chinese army, and they're the ones who are behind these 100-plus intrusions into largely U.S. companies.
And how are they doing this? How are they getting in?
Well, it's a combination of sort of low-skill and high-skill attacks. What they often do is they'll send you email that purports to be from your boss, your manager, your CEO, saying, hey, here's a new presentation, here's a new press release. Can you double-click this and let me know what you think? Now, that sounds pretty compelling, especially if it comes from a Gmail address. You may not know what your boss's home Gmail address is. If it looks compelling, you're probably just going to click on it. And then they get access to your system. From that an entry point or access point, they can then leapfrog into other systems, map out the internal network, infect other computers, and it's very difficult to protect against these. They're called spear phishing. It's very targeted attacks against individuals. I mean, if you get email from your mom or your cousin, you might actually open it.
Absolutely. And we know that more than 20 different industries have been attacked. What do you think the purpose is? What kind of information are they collecting?
Well, we've known for a while that these industries are being attacked. I mean, there was a flurry of articles last summer saying that, say, the electric power grid has been infiltrated, which is kind of scary. I really fail to understand why any nuclear power plant has to be connected to the internet. But putting that aside, the interesting thing is that if you have control of some of these computers, I mean, you can do malicious things. You can destroy data, you can alter data, which is almost worse, or you can try to take over some of the control systems that might control, say, water utilities or sewage utilities or so on, but they haven't. It's almost like they've had orders from above. Is it a code of ethics? I don't know, but all they're doing is extracting data. It's espionage. It's not sabotage.
What is the position the U.S. government is taking on this?
The U.S. government has been, I mean, look, the U.S. government is not entirely stupid. They do know this is going on. We've known since a year or so that the Air Force has a special office that has been looking into this on the government end. But I mean, it's not attacking U.S. systems to destroy them. It's not really war in the traditional sense. It's espionage, and espionage is typically handled not by invading other countries, but by diplomatic action. So yesterday at the State Department, the spokesman said, well, we're talking about this at the highest levels. What this means, I don't know. There's a White House report due to come out today talking about espionage and theft of trade secrets. China is probably the biggest culprit in this respect.
Yeah.
And so I think this is something that's going to be handled at the diplomatic level, and probably not just in the next year, but over the next 5 or 10 years.
I would think so as well. Both parties are going to keep continuing doing what they're doing, and we'll just see what the response is.
Exactly.
Great. Thank you so much, Declan McCullagh. I'm Tsuboi. Thanks for watching The Inside Scoop.